Alright, I know you guys have been waiting for this for a while. I've hinted at things here and there, you guys have been asking me this a lot. And truthfully, it's a pretty personal question. It's something that I have been very reluctant to come forward about, as people have discovered it more and more and had some very interesting opinions about it. Today, I'm finally deciding to come forward and answer the age-old question: why do furries love raising canes? Yeah, you thought it was something else, didn't you? Furries have been talking about it non-stop, whether they absolutely love it or absolutely hate it, and it's really fascinating to me because just why raising canes? Now, this might be a little controversial, what I'm about to do. I mean, it's not the first controversial thing I've done, let's be real here. I am going to objectively speak for the rest of the furry fandom here and say that raising canes is mid at best. The chicken is middle of the road, average at best. It does hit the spot when it's really good, and most of the time that is only when you stay there to eat it. If I'm trying to take that out by any means, as soon as anything in my order hits the takeout container, it's already like a 5 out of 10 at best. I'm not even joking, okay? It's not one of those where I'm going to go out of my way for because, it's really good. I love this food. Maybe I'll get like a craving for it once in a while because that sauce is pretty good and the Texas toast is a banger. But notice how I have not mentioned the chicken in the slightest here. The furry fandom in raising canes has been a subject matter that I feel like has only come up in recent years. In fact, there really wasn't any or one at all in the New England area until like semi-recently, where like there's more than one in Boston now, there's like one near me, there's one in fucking Connecticut, which I gotta drive to for like 2 hours, which is exactly what I did. I drove 2 hours all the way out to a Raising Cane's just to try it because I really wanted to explore like the semi-abandoned mall right next to it. It was actually kind of fun to do that after getting Raising Cane's. I'll just say that.
Welcome to Connecticut. I drove all the way out to Connecticut just for Raising Cane's. Oh, there's a Sears Auto Center. Oh, you know this place is abandoned. Oh my God. Does anyone remember Sears Auto Center? Oh my God. Okay, so you definitely know that this is an abandoned area. I mean, I'll show it later. That's where I'll probably park to go and eat my food. By the way, Raising Cane's. Why do furries like it so much? Well, I'll give you my honest review of it after having it for however many days now, or years at this point. So yeah, just look at that. That's the good shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually kind of juicy in here. I show it and it's the driest chicken. There's some like little flakes of pepper in here. I was hoping it would be better, but for like an afternoon Cane's, it's pretty okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually curious to see if I can guess the ingredients in this, or maybe create an at-home version. Because I'm gonna be honest, like every time I've tasted it with the chicken, it tastes familiar for like, sorry, demons. It tastes familiar for like ingredients that I've had before. So let's try it. There's definitely ketchup in here. Mayo, probably. Worcestershire sauce, probably black pepper and like garlic powder or something. This is all guessing, by the way. Maybe there's like a little bit of salt. No, it's not that salty. Probably no salt. But yeah, this, pretty good.
Look, I know I've posted about how I love Raising Cane's in the past. I have had some good adventures with it, and maturing for me is realizing that Raising Cane's is just okay at best. It is just mid-chicken. Also, what inspired this video in the first place was I actually took Monty, the Monty Wolf, the Monty Omega Wolf, as you like to call him, maybe. I don't know, I just made that up on the spot. But he told me how he hadn't been to Raising Cane's yet, so I took him to it since there was like a 15-minute walk from our hotel before we went to Megaplex, and he was excited for it. He liked the aesthetic and vibe, but he said that the chicken was mid at best. He said that the sauce was carrying it, and everything else was kind of just okay. And yes, I know a lot of people might vouch for that, of like, oh, the sauce is so good at Raising Cane's. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If the sauce needs to save the main dish is not good. I say that as someone who is trying to get better at cooking and making food. I have, in a pinch, made a nice sauce to save a dish. But if that is the consistent of the cooking, then the cooking isn't good. Sorry, I had to go a little master chef there. Not that I'm even remotely qualified for that. But either way, Raising Cane's is just okay. It's nothing amazing. I just don't know why furries are so gung-ho about it. If you like it for the dog, that's pretty cool. I mean, furries I don't think even like Raising Cane's for the dog. It's a cute dog mascot. I haven't seen anyone, you know, enjoy the mascot of Raising Cane's like furries have enjoyed other mascot characters. I think that's kind of out the window. If I were to guess, it is probably because of the aesthetics and because it's open late. Especially the aesthetics of Raising Cane's, I will say it slaps. Out of all the other fast food places out there that have gone for the corporate color palette that are dull, boring, and lack any life whatsoever, Raising Cane's has a vibe to it, and I will admit it. I like the vibe. The aesthetic is cool. It always sounds nice in there. With like McDonald's, yeah, the color palette's very gray, very corporate, and looks like it's trying to please the shareholders or hold some sort of corporate work meeting inside. That's honestly the only reason why I could see that furries really, really like it. You know, the dog is a nice touch, but again, I don't think furries are gravitating towards the dog at all. Maybe there's Cane's just has a mixture of all these things that it does just okay and people like it. I'm not saying you should settle for anything mid, but even I myself, who thinks that Raising Cane's is just mid, I'll still probably go and get it. In fact, I kind of want to get it again after talking about it. Is this just how this works? Is this the whole thing of where we talk about it more, we want to get it? I also remember I did a video a while ago talking about Raising Cane's and the whole trend or furry drama that went around with it, which in my opinion was the best furry drama because it was the most tame. It resulted in nothing at the end of the day. And even if it is just okay, it doesn't mean that you can't like it either. I think that's a good way of looking at it. You know, you can like it and think it's just okay. You don't have to love it in order to eat it. That's the thing too. We're also not getting fast food because it's the amazing food in the world. No, we get it because it's fast and it's quick and we're willing to sacrifice a little bit of quality for the sake of getting fast food. And I will say as well, the Raising Cane sauce and the bread are pretty good. I personally love the crinkle cut fries, especially when they are crispy and fresh. They have the potential to be the best fry in my opinion. And then if you pair that with the cane sauce, even better. And the funniest thing about Raising Cane's with regards to furries is it doesn't just end at the argument of whether or not people like it or not. There's actually some set lore with a fursuit maker that did try making a Raising Cane's fursuit pre-made and ended up receiving a cease and desist over it from Raising Cane's, so they had to change the fursuit and dissociate it from Raising Cane's. I didn't know this was a thing until someone sent it to me. Basically, the suit maker known as Scout Pawfoot, along with Exo Loco Fursuits, I think that's the name of it, ended up doing a collab fursuit pre-made relating to Raising Cane's, theming it around that, which we've seen stuff like that in the fursona form, where like, what would happen if you fursonified? Like, a couple of people have done that plenty of times with Wendy's, but this is different, where the fursuit maker was creating a fursuit of one of the fursonified animal characters relating to the mascot or theme of the restaurant. It's just kind of funny how furries have like gone out on a limb constantly for Raising Cane's, and then all of a sudden you have this moment where a maker makes like this for fun fursuit of like Raising Cane's, and then the Raising Cane's is like, no. They just didn't like it, and then sent a cease and desist. I wouldn't wish that to any small business owner, especially a fursuit maker, but it's just one of those things that's kind of funny to think about within respect to how much furries love canes. Regardless, I hope it found a nice home. It's just such a lovable, adorable dog fursuit. I think someone probably loved it and absolutely got it. But yeah, that's a neat little story. Didn't think there was actual furry Raising Cane's lore. The CANIAC furry situation is crazy. No, feral. But either way, Raising Cane's, it's just okay at the end of the day. And that's okay if you enjoy it, even if it is okay. I don't hate it, but I don't love it, but I'm still gonna go out of my way to get it occasionally. I think the whole situation with the cease and desist to the fursuit maker is really sad and not great, but be sure to go and support the original creators of the fursuit. I'll be leaving their links in the description below, so go and check that out. But either way, why do furries love Raising Cane's so much? I think it's just a mixture of all the things that it does right, or all the things people enjoy about it. I think especially with it being this sort of new trendy fast food joint, a lot of people are obviously talking about it and wanting to try it. You know, we like new trendy things. The aesthetic is nice in a realm of fast food establishments that have absolutely no color to them, and all the fun and love is gone. And I will admit, it's a fun adventure to go out and actually get fast food compared to a lot of places where you just go and pick it up at the window and you'd have takeout. This place offers takeout, but the real true experience shines when you eat it as fresh as you get it. Is it perfect? No, not by any means. It's just okay, but even still, we love just okay things. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and do all the jazzy things that everyone else tells you to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I mean, Okay, so I'm going to tell you what to do. Like the video and go check out my Patreon. You get access to these videos earlier, and quite frankly, I feel like I'm doing a better job at recording them and having more fun. Not that I wasn't having fun, but I'm just kind of letting loose at this point. I've been so anxious and riddled with anxiety about making videos perfect as can be, and it's just like, that's just no fun. So stop doing that and start having fun. So if you want to see more shit like this earlier, be sure to check out my Patreon to get early access to my videos, and you get to support these lovely videos from being made. You get to support them to be made. Yes, that's what I was looking for. And if you have any funny stories or things like this you want to see me cover in the future, be sure to let me know below. A lot of your recommendations do help me figure out what I'm going to do with the day, so hey, help me do what I need to do. But either way, that's about gonna do it for me. Have a wonderful night, take care, life stay jacket, treat people like people. And that's about it for me, guys. Take care.